Thank you so much, Honorable Chief Minister of the State of Punjab, the Honorable Advocate General for the State of Punjab, several dignitaries on the dais, across the dais, retired High Court judges, senior advocates. Very good afternoon to all of you. Let me begin by making a small confession that it has been my deep down desire to become a lawyer. I have, ever since I passed out of school, I have been wanting to become a lawyer. However, my mother and my father convinced me otherwise, and I ended up becoming a chartered accountant and not a lawyer. However, I do hope that someday I do clear all semesters and end up becoming a lawyer, and while I have become a member of parliament, I hope one day I'll also become a member of the Bar Council. Chartered accountants and lawyers are almost of the same clan, of the same fraternity, of the same community. And for us, as a new political startup, as members of the Aam Aadmi Party, as founding members of the Aam Aadmi Party, we've had a spate of cases filed against us, from defamation cases to several frivolous cases. So those in our political journey, because of those cases, we have come very close to interacting with lawyers, with members of the bar and members of the bench. And I must say that it is a fascinating profession. I congratulate all new law graduates who are today being enrolled as members, as lawyers, and who are being bestowed upon with this license to practice. This is, in my view, not only a license to practice, but also a responsibility to uphold justice, to uphold access to justice. And let me tell you that our government, Shri Bhagwant Mann Sahab's government, not only believes in the ease of doing business, but also believes in ease of access to justice, which has become a challenge in this country. Let me take this opportunity to also state, because we have several members from the bench, retired from the bench, several retired judges, that today for a common man to approach a high court, to approach a Supreme Court, or access to justice is increasingly becoming difficult. And the pendency in courts is increasing with each passing hour. I do hope that the government and the judiciary come together and resolve this pendency. And I, as a member of parliament, would like to underline the Lakshman Rekha which the executive, that is, which the members of the government must exercise when it comes to dealing with the judiciary and appointments in higher judiciary. Over the last few weeks and months, we have seen a very ugly battle and a very ugly slugfest between the executive and the judiciary, where in particular from the side of the executive, pot shots have been taken on members of the collegium, members of the higher judiciary. And I think this fetish, this tendency on the part of the executive to interfere in appointments of higher judiciary must be resisted. And the pocket veto that is exercised by the executive, withholding of names recommended by the collegium, all these ills and bad practices must be put to rest, and there must be a healthy relationship between all three pillars of our democracy, that is the legislature, the executive, and the judiciary. I do congratulate the Bar Council for this fantastic initiative of launching the e-services portal. I think COVID-19 brought technology and the digital form of functioning even in the aspect of administration of justice and judiciary. And I think the e-services portal that has started today, which is a one of a kind, which is the first in the country will certainly be replicated in other states. I do congratulate the Bar Council of the Punjab and Haryana High Court for coming up with such a forward-looking portal, and I do hope that members of Bar Council of other states also replicate this fantastic initiative. In the end, I would only like to say that just how we, the politicians, elected representatives, have the responsibility of running the legislature, running the executive, the administration of justice, judiciary, and the profession of law is in your hands. And I think all pillars must work closely in close coordination to ensure that India progresses. And when it comes to ease of doing business or ease of accessing justice, India should one day become #1 in the world. Thank you so much. All the very best.